It's not in the book in front of me, but there's an Eleanor Roosevelt quote about that you should try to do something that scares you every day.
That is a quote, John, that I've mentioned that on the show before. Do one thing that scares you every day. Yeah, she was an amazing lady, and you could really admire that. And people need to really try to implement that into their lives. Even if it's a small thing and it feels scary, but it's a small step and it moves you forward toward your real self, because that's what John and I talk about on The Pursuit of Happiness, becoming more of your real self, what you're capable of being, and doing one thing that scares you every day, even if it's a little thing, can move you in that direction and help you gain that confidence. And, people get scared to make changes, right? And to step out of that comfort zone, right, John? Like, stepping out of the comfort zone is really important.
That's exactly right. Stepping out of your comfort zone is very important. Or, alternatively, you can start to get comfortable with change.
Yeah, I like that. That's great.
You're
yes.
really seeing
Yes.
life as it is, which is a process of constant change. Everything
Yes.
changes all the time.
Yes.
No change, no life.
Yes. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
Getting comfortable with change as opposed to getting comfortable with being, in that same stuck place.
That's right.
And you could get used to it. And I think part of it is having, you have people in your life who inspire you and encourage you to do that, to be in that change process. It's very exciting to change and to grow. I'm doing lots of different things in terms of my own life and developing now. And I think that, artistically and creatively, there are people who come to me who talk about wanting to do more creative things and bring out that part of themselves. You're also a musician, John, so you know a lot about the creative process.
That's right.
Yeah, and what that means, and to bring that out. The exciting things, I'm actually learning piano, and I'm really studying and learning composition. And I think it's really exciting, and I think bringing different parts of yourself, even in giving back and being a life coach, add something to that energy and that process. I'm someone who loves music. I play lots of music on my show, and I'm getting more into developing, musically, and I think that, and creatively, and I think bringing that to people and that creative spirit and mixing that with people who want to strive to be successful, people who want to strive to, maybe start their own businesses, and that synergy. And I think that synergy between the creative process and within yourself, bringing out all you can be, and, bringing that out in terms of going for your goals and dreams. I think that vibe, right, and connection.
Yeah, that's right. And, there are ways everybody lives in a society, right? And there are ways in which this society encourages, tolerates, but a kind of risk-taking and dynamism, and particularly, this society allows an ability to reinvent yourself.
Yes.
More than other cultures. I mean, particularly, this society allows that.
Yes.
The idea of a second chance, or reinventing yourself, or coming back from crushing failure, right? This culture loves comebacks.
Yes. Right.
We love comebacks.
Didn't you write something, The Art of the Comeback? Or something like that, or talk about that? I
Not yet. I might have mentioned it. I didn't write anything yet.
Yeah, I think you did. You
yet.
mentioned an idea about that, yeah.
There's so many examples. Bill Clinton,
Yes.
right? I'm pretty sure he had a devastating loss, right? Running for governor of Arkansas.
Yes.
Before he came back. I think this is like circa 1980.
Uh-huh.
A really humiliating loss. I mean, I think he was the
Yes.
governor and he was voted out.
Yes.
Came back, right? Steve Jobs, again, right? Voted out as CEO of Apple, his own company that he founded in the 90s when the company almost died. Hard to imagine now after the recent thing, right? They had more money than the government for a while. But he was voted out and fired, essentially, by the board from the company he created.
True.
Very humiliating.
Yes.
Comeback. America loves a comeback. you know, sometimes like we hear about like criticisms of this culture, but it's important since we're all living here, right? And we're not going anywhere. Most of us, some of us might be going somewhere, but to see both sides of it, there are sides that are more difficult to deal with. There are sides that present a lot of opportunities. It's very dynamic, and you do have many chances in many ways that you can reinvent yourself and define success on your own terms and be successful in your own way.